He is an enlightened one who discovered great truth. Dhamma is a teaching. He found out, he discovers that truth. Really, in his novel search, novel investigation at the holy field in Bodh Gaya, he understood, he discovered that great truth. No one can deny that. In modern scientific world, nobody who can deny that. Even scientists, modern technology, they accept, they agree with that Buddha's discoveries. So, in his search, he understood dukkha, dukkha samudaya, dukkha nirodha, dukkha nirodha gamini patipada. These are the truth. Everyone in modern world, they accept it, they don't refuse, they don't deny that truth. The first structure, the first truth is suffering, dukkha satya, the normal truth of suffering. No one can deny, no one can say, even monks, anybody, they cannot say, oh, we don't feel, we don't have any discomfort, we don't have any suffering. No, nobody. Whole world, they suffer with certain things, mentally or physically. Sometimes you suffer mentally. Next moment, immediately after that, you may get discomfort, unsatisfaction physically. This is a truth. What was the taught, what was the discovered under the Bodhi tree through his noble search. Jason, today you're supposed to commemorate your granddaughter who left from your world. That is suffering. That is anicca. No impermanent. There is no impermanence here. There are many things around us. There is no permanency. Every condition, every conditional thing supposed to change, subjected to change. No one can stop that. Just think of yourself. You are getting decaying. What happening physically? Your hair is dropping. Your skin is thinning. No one can stop that. That is what we call suffering. Yada nityam tan dukkam. Whatever it is impermanent is suffering. Suppose ladies, especially young ladies, they don't like to dropping their hairs, but they can't stop that. There are so many development in medical science. They found out, scientific, they found out many remedies to stop your disease temporarily. But so far still, nobody who found out any solution, any injection, any remedy to stop your dropping of the hair. No one. It cannot be. Your hair is decaying, your hair is discarding, your hair becoming grey, But sometime make sure for your beauty, to maintain your beauty, what you do, you apply many sort of chemical, many sort of something to make it in color, but it is temporary. You make colorful it, apply many chemicals, many things, but it is temporary. You may have that temporary, it may vanish immediately. That is what we call anicca. Then you enjoy with your granddaughter. All of a sudden, what happened? At his young age, she left from your world, from your life. That is what we call anicca. So that Buddha, through his great investment, great search, he understood that truth. One day we must go. No one can stop that. Life is uncertain. Death is certain. It is true. No one can disagree with that. Everybody, we should accept it. Everyone, we acknowledge that it is true. No one can stop that. Even you found out, even you are living in a great country, the number one country in America, you don't have any remedy how to stop that dying. No. That is why we should understand that reality. Then having understood that reality, we must perform many sort of good acts, good things, wholesome deeds. Therefore, today we are here at this moment. All of you have gathered, understood that reality. By understanding those reality, of course, you purify your mind. You clean your mind. How do you do that? You know that physically you clean yourselves, taking shower, applying many shampoos or soaps, many ways you're supposed to clean your physical body. Sometimes also your clothes, your dresses, it's become dirty. Working, traveling, because of perspiring, your dresses become dirty. You should clean it. How do you do? All the dirty dresses, your cloth, you put in the machines, washing machine, then you apply many chemical, many soaps, liquid to make it clear. This way, the materially external thing we supposed to be clean. But no one concern of your mind. It's become a dirty selves. No one knows that. Durangamang ekacharan asarigan guhasaya ye chittan sanjam visanti mokkanti marabandana. That is how Buddha explained, that is how Buddha narrated, described the main characteristic of our mind. Really, if you need to clean, really if you need to cleanse your mind, you're supposed to know, you should know the main characteristic features of your mind. That characteristics are delivered by the Buddha explained asking those characteristics. Let me explain one by one for your knowledge, for your understanding. That understanding make you sure to how to clean your mind. Durangamang ekacharan, that is the first characteristic of your mind. You know that you haven't seen it invisible. It is a great instrument. It is a great tool what you have. You must develop. When you develop in a certain higher levels, you may get more benefits so that you must understand, you should understand those main characteristics of the mind. Durangama. It goes away. Your mind wanders. You are here in this shrine hall, sitting quietly on floor. Where is your mind? It may have gone. It is not here. Physically you are here. You are very quiet. You are not moving. What will happen? What is happening in the mind? Mentally, inward. It is moving. It is going. It's wandering based on your previous experiences. Just before come to the here, on the way, in a vehicle, in the bus, in a train, you got many experiences. You had many things. Based on that, your mind will run. Your mind will go based on that experience. That is how your mind wanders. That is how your mind changes. Therefore, its nature is wandering. Duranga goes far away from you. Goes far away. You are Cambodian. You are here, but at 1 second, within 1 second, you may be able to go to Cambodia mentally by mind. Thinking of your countries, thinking of your beautiful country, you may go there by mind. That is why Buddha understood that it goes far away from you, then you have to stop it. Durangamam ekacharam. Ekacharam means it goes alone itself. There is no any companion. You are here. Just you came to the temple with companion, your friend, colleagues, your well-wishers. You are not alone. And every moment, every time you have a group or team or your friends. But even you are among the people, among the group, your mind doesn't have any companion, any support. It stays self. Ekachara. It goes alone itself. Suppose when you go to the picnic, when you organize certain tour to Cambodia or somewhere else, you need somebody. You don't go alone on tour. You need to have somebody else. But your mind, without knowing, without informing your husband or wife, parents and mother, brothers and sisters, it got itself alone. That is the second nature, second feature of our mind. Ekachara. Guhasayam. It is stayed in the curve of mind, but no one can see. Nobody experiences that. That is the nature of our mind. It says the curve of heart. Ekacharan Guhaya Sariram. It doesn't have any form. It formless. There's no any form. There are many people here. Today, we have ability to recognize everyone individually. Why? Because everyone, they have their own shape, own figure. But our mind, it doesn't have any sort of body or any sort of figure or shape. That is why it is formless. That is the nature. So that asarirangva ekacharan kuhasayam asariran ekittan sanyamesanti mokkanti marabandana. One who tame the mind, become liberated, or he will be free from all suffering That is why Buddhism is a mind-oriented teaching. Basically, we taught how to develop mind through meditation. Therefore, I do not take much time from your valuable time. Really, I wanted to express some ideas, very important, valuable ideas of Buddhism. Really, it may help for your practicing, to keep on your practicing further. Therefore, today, just you assemble, you gather in this shrine hall in order to offer this rich lunch for the Venerable Mahasangha with the rations. At the beginning of, normally, you respected Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. After that, one of the Venerable from Mahasangha make you administrated 5 precepts. By observing those principles, of course you became a very healthy-minded people. Based on that, you're supposed to offer those preparation your meals in the name of Venerable Mahasangha, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. And also, you are a great compassionate and religious advisor, Venerable Thong Dant, express his ideas, explain what is going to be done today, and after that he invited me to give a short sermon or Dhamma talk. I didn't. By doing so, today you have accumulated very beautiful thoughts, what we call punya or merits. Here there are few names. Some names are there. I don't have my glass so that I can't read it properly. I'm going to read out all the names. If I make any mistake on your name, great name, please pardon me, apologize from you. Maybe THAC, how to pronounce Tam O, check. Then King Ken, Tam Sidn, THIKHEN, that name. Other also Chi Pom. These are the sponsors. These are the contributors of this dana. They are doing this great meritorious meeting on behalf of their great granddaughter, Kia Alessia Dickey. Right now, let us have a more compassionate thought on her, your great granddaughter. Unfortunately, accordingly, based on her karma, she left. It is a very sorrowful. You can't bear it, but it is a eternal truth. No one can stop that. He left based on her karma. As living members of the family, it is your duty to perform such a great meritorious act time to time and share your good thought with her. Right now you have accumulated good thought. All meritorious power what we accumulated by this great meritorious deed be upon her. By the power of those merits, powerful thought, may she be well and happy. May she be free from very miserable, awful life. Based on that, by the power of that merit, may she understood the reality of this world and our life. At the end of her life, having understood Four Noble Truths, great Buddha's teaching, may she attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. thinking thus in order to share our burden with the, let us say sadhu 3 times.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much for hearing that. He is an enlightened one who discovered great truth. Dhamma is a teaching. He found out, he discovers that truth. Really, in his novel search, novel investigation at the holy field in Bodh Gaya, he understood, he discovered that great truth. No one can deny that. In modern scientific world, nobody who can deny that. Even scientists, modern technology, they accept, they agree with that Buddha's discoveries. So, in his search, he understood dukkha, dukkha samudaya, dukkha nirodha, dukkha nirodha gamini patipada. These are the truth. Everyone in modern world, they accept it, they don't refuse, they don't deny that truth. The first structure, the first truth is suffering, dukkha satya, the normal truth of suffering. No one can deny, no one can say, even monks, anybody, they cannot say, oh, we don't feel, we don't have any discomfort, we don't have any suffering. No, nobody. Whole world, they suffer with certain things, mentally or physically. Sometimes you suffer mentally. Next moment, immediately after that, you may get discomfort, unsatisfaction physically. This is a truth. What was the taught, what was the discovered under the Bodhi tree through his noble search. Jason, today you're supposed to commemorate your granddaughter who left from your world. That is suffering. That is anicca. No impermanent. There is no impermanence here. There are many things around us. There is no permanency. Every conditional thing supposed to change, subjected to change. No one can stop that. Just think of yourself. You are getting decaying. What happening physically? Your hair is dropping. Your skin is thinning. No one can stop that. That is what we call suffering. Yada nityam tan dukkam. Whatever it is impermanent is suffering. Suppose ladies, especially young ladies, they don't like to dropping their hairs, but they can't stop that. There are so many development in medical science. They found out scientific. They found out many remedies to stop your disease temporarily. But so far still, nobody who found out any solution, any injection, any remedy to stop your dropping of the hair. No one. It cannot be. Your hair is decaying, your hair is discarding, your hair becoming grey, but sometime make sure for your beauty, to maintain your beauty, what you do, you apply many sort of chemical, many sort of something to make it in color, but it is temporary. You make colorful, apply many chemicals, many things, but it is temporary. You may have that temporary, it may vanish immediately. That is what we call anicca. Then you enjoy with your granddaughter. All of a sudden, what happened? At his young age, she left from your world, from your life. That is what we call anicca. So that Buddha, through his great investment, great search, he understood that truth. One day we must go. No one can stop that. Life is uncertain. Death is certain. It is true. No one can disagree with that. Everybody, we should accept it. Everyone, we acknowledge that it is true. No one can stop that. Even you found out, even you are living in a great country, the number one country in America, you don't have any remedy how to stop that dying. No. That is why we should understand that reality. Then, having understood that reality, we must perform many sort of good acts, good things, wholesome deeds. Therefore, today we are here at this moment. All of you have gathered, understood that reality. By understanding those reality, of course, you purify your mind. You clean your mind. How do you do that? You know that physically you clean yourselves, taking shower, applying many shampoos or soaps, many ways you're supposed to clean your physical body. Sometimes also your clothes, your dresses, it's become dirty. Working, traveling, because of perspiring, your dresses become dirty. You should clean it. How do you do? All the dirty dresses, your cloth, you put in a machine, washing machine, then you apply many chemical, many soaps, liquid to make it clear. This way, the materially external thing we supposed to be clean. But no one concern of your mind. It's become a dirty selves. No one knows that. Durangamam ekacharam asarigan guhasayam ye chittan sanyam visanti mokkanti marabandana. That is how Buddha explained, that is how Buddha narrated, described the main characteristic of our mind. Really, if you need to clean, really if you need to cleanse your mind, you're supposed to know, you should know the main characteristic features of your mind. That characteristics are delivered by the Buddha explained asking those characteristics. Let me explain one by one for your knowledge, for your understanding. That understanding makes you sure to how to clean your mind. Durangamam Ekacharan. That is the first characteristic of your mind. You know that you haven't seen it invisible. It is a great instrument. It is the greatest tool what you have. You must develop. When you develop in a certain higher levels, you may get more benefits so that you must understand, you should understand those main characteristics of the mind. Durangama. It goes away. Your mind wanders. You are here in this shrine hall, sitting quietly on floor. Where is your mind? It may have gone. It is not here. Physically you are here. You are very quiet. You are not moving. What is happening? What is happening in the mind? Mentally, inward. It is moving. It is going. It's wandering. Based on your previous experiences. Just before come to the here, on the way, in a vehicle, the bus, in a train, you got many experiences, you had many things. Based on that, your mind will run. Your mind will go based on that experience. That is how your mind wanders. That is how your mind changes. Therefore, its nature is wandering. Durangaman goes far away from you. Goes far away. You are Cambodian. You are here, but at 1 second, within 1 second, you may be able to go to Cambodia mentally by mind. Thinking of your countries, thinking of your beautiful country, you may go there by mind. That is why Buddha understood that it goes far away from you, then you have to stop it. Durangamam Ekacharan. Ekacharan means it goes alone itself. There is no any companion. You are here. Just you came to the temple with companion, your friend, colleagues, your well-wishers. You are not alone. And every moment, every time you have the group or team or your friends. But even you are among the people, among the group, your mind doesn't have any companion, any support. It stays self. Ekacharan. It goes alone itself. Suppose when you go to the picnic, when you organize certain tour to Cambodia or somewhere else, you need somebody. You don't go alone on tour. You need to have somebody else. But your mind, without knowing, without informing your husband or wife, parents and mother, brothers and sisters, it got itself alone. That is the second nature, second feature of our mind. Ekacharan. Gohasayam. It is stayed in the curve of mind, but no one can see. Nobody experiences that. That is the nature of our mind. It says the curve of heart. Ekacharan Gohaya Sariram. It doesn't have any form. It formless. There's no any form. There are many people here. Today, we have ability to recognize everyone individually. Why? Because everyone, they have their own shape, own figure. But our mind, it doesn't have any sort of body or any sort of figure or shape. That is why it is formless. That is the nature. So that Asayirangva Ekacharan Kuhasayam asariya ye chitta sanyamissanti mokkanti marabandana. One who tame the mind become liberating, or he will be free from all suffering. That is why Buddhism is a mind-oriented teaching. Basically, we taught how to develop mind through meditation. Therefore, I do not take much time from your valuable time. Really, I wanted to express some ideas, very important, valuable ideas of Buddhism. Really, it may help for your practicing, to keep on your practicing further. Therefore, today, just you assemble, you gathered in this shrine hall in order to offer this rich lunch for the Venerable Mahasangha with the rations. At the beginning of, normally, you respected Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. After that, one of the Venerable from Mahasangha make you administrated by precepts. By observing those principles, of course, you became a very healthy-minded people. Based on that, you're supposed to offer those preparation your meals in the name of Venerable Mahasangha, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. And also, your great compassionate and religious advisor, Venerable Thong Dant, express his ideas, explain what is going to be done today, and after that he invited me to give a short sermon or Dhamma talk. I didn't. By doing so, today you have accumulated very beautiful thoughts, what we call punya or merits. Here there are few names. Some names are there. I don't have my glass so that I can't read it properly. I'm going to read out all the names. If I make any mistake on your name, great name, please pardon me, apologize from you. Maybe THAC, how to pronounce that? O, check. Then King, Tam Sidn, THIKHEN, that name. Other also Chi Pong. These are the sponsors. These are the contributors of this dana. They are doing this great meritorious deed on behalf of their great granddaughter, Kia Alessia Dickey. Right now, let us have a more compassionate thought on her, your great granddaughter. Unfortunately, accordingly, based on her karma, she left. It is a very sorrowful. You can't bear it, but it is a eternal truth. No one can stop that. He left based on her karma. As living members of the family, it is your duty to perform such a great meritorious act time to time and share your good thought with her. Right now you have accumulated good thought. All meritorious power, what we accumulated by this great meritorious deed, be upon her. By the power of those merits, powerful thought, may she be well and happy. May she be free from very miserable, awful life. Based on that, by the power of that merit, she understood the reality of this world and our life. At the end of her life, having understood Four Noble Truths, great Buddha's teaching, may she attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Thinking thus, in order to share our weight with the, let us say sadhu 3 times.
สาธุสาธุสาธุ
Thank you so much for hearing that.